Hello and welcome. I'm Lisa and you are watching One Lisa Show. It is Friday so welcome. I'm going to have a quick Friday Sews update. Penny is here, but you can't see her. She's on the ground and I'm petting her because she needs constant attention. You may get to see her now. I don't know. I'm wearing a Tilly in the Buttons cocoa dress with this is a while. I've had this for a while. I've made it. I don't know. It was my first Tilly pattern. I'm at work trying to get a little bit of a break. Should be eating lunch and thought, nope, I'm going to do a Friday Sews video before I leave for my next appointment. So this is a quick update. I finished my Butterick 6728. Here it is. I made this version, which sits a little lower on me because I'm a shorty. This was fun. I've talked about it in the past couple of videos. This was fun. I love how it looks. I'm going to insert a picture because I did wear it yesterday. I'm going to grab it and we're going to talk about it. Okay, this was a wearable muslin. I made this with the intention to make sure I had my fit right and to practice so it looked good before I cut into any precious fabric because I am working on my stash. I had a hard time with the zipper, which I think I talked about. I had a little bulge here, but it has since kind of evened out. I think the weight of adding the remaining tier, the ruffle, and a good press is all it needed. I've wore it. My machine did not like this fabric. It's a very thin, silky print from Joann's. It was clearanced, but there were lots of unpicking on this. The machine, the feed dogs didn't like it, so some of my stitching looks pretty bad. I did do a little top stitching along this because I had a hard time with some of the instructions. All in all, I love how it looks. It took me a while to get there. There was a lot of unpicking. I would not call this an easy pattern. I would not call it a beginner pattern. I would say intermediate, and you need to have a good knowledge of facings and zippers. I feel good with facings, but I'll tell you the instructions on inserting the facings, it was, I don't know if it's the fabric, if it was too heavy of an interfacing. They wanted you to hand stitch everything on the inside. I'm not about that. So there was not a lot of hand stitching for Lisa. You know what? I think it still looks good. I think if I took my time, anything is possible. And there were times where I got frustrated. But like I did say, this was a very thin, and it's a clearance fabric, which means there's a reason why they clearanced it out. Adding the ruffle at the bottom was the game changer. It's a nice long flowy dress. I love it. I have my sizing perfect. I will be making another. That was the reason why I did this one. It's a muslin or a toile, whatever you want to call it. It was a practice version. And I love how it fits and feels. So I will definitely be making another. And hopefully I can get one done before it's cold. The change I would make, I love the flutter sleeve. I don't think my next one I want a flutter sleeve. I think I would love to see this dress with a hack, if you will. I would love a longer sleeve, maybe 3/4, and maybe it balloons out just slightly and has a cuff or an elastic casing. I think that is what would take this even further where you could not tell. I wore this at an event where I was a featured speaker in front of over 300 people. And all day, 9 to noon, we had an expo with over 50 exhibitors. And then a meeting where I spoke to over 300 people about real estate. And I shared a personal story. I talked about the state of the market, and I had to have everybody's attention. I still felt very comfortable wearing this dress, even with all the flaws that I saw that maybe others didn't. And if others did, they didn't tell me. And I felt so good, it didn't bother me. My boyfriend, Big Daddy, said I looked good in it, and he thought I should wear it to that event. So I did, and I'm really pleased I did. I got a lot of compliments on my dress. And I know I want to make another because I really enjoyed the parts where I felt comfortable. I enjoyed the final look. I love. It's a little different than what I traditionally wear, but I felt very comfortable in it. Like I said, I would love to see something with like this length of a sleeve, and that's what I'm going to try for next. So, yay, I got something done. Very pleased, very happy with it. And now let's talk about my future sewing plans. I'm hoping to get a little sewing in this weekend. I am still debating today if I'm going to work on a whip, because I have a few whips out there, or if I want to start something else. There's another part of me, because my brain doesn't sleep sometimes, where I'm thinking I need to really consider my winter sewing projects. I have a couple of things in my head. I may go to Joann's and get some baby flannel because, as I posted in my last video, I have a baby shower to go to, and it is a friend who is having twins. Lots of comments, and I think I am going to do like a little baby flannel blankets, and I think I'm going to do the self-facing ones. I found some tutorials. I found, believe it or not, Missouri Star Quilting Company had a great tutorial about how to do a self-binding blanket. And I thought I can do that with a flannel where I have two different prints of flannel possibly. So that's what I'm going to go with. I might go to Joann's this weekend and take a look at their flannels because they do have soft flannels. I love their flannels. And that would be, I'm hoping, a pretty quick project. But I also want to start thinking about winter makes. And I would love to have something close to a small capsule wardrobe for winter. So I might go through what I have and what I have fabric for and see if I can come up with something that I could start working on now for winter, because winter will be here before we know it. And I think it's time I need to put certain things now. I want to make another one of those dresses, but I think it's almost time where I need to start thinking about that and plan out my winter, my makes for winter. Also, Christmas will be here before we know it too. So I'm kind of having a little paralysis by analysis going on in my head because there's a lot of things I want to do. I also need to organize the crafting area. Summer's over, kids are in school, and I need to really clean up where we were doing paint by numbers and diamond dots and all that stuff. So that's on my list as well. So I do have a lot going on, and hopefully throughout this week, I'll be able to work a little bit every day on achieving some of those goals. But I guess the point of me telling you all of that is we are getting to a change of seasons. I'm not ready to say it's pumpkin spice time. Fall is not officially here, but kids in my area have gone back to school. So I think it's a matter of time, and I feel like the older I get, the faster time is moving. So I really want to focus on what I want to make right now. And if I work on another dress, I probably can whip that out much quicker than I could the first time because I've gone through it now. Also need to start thinking about, I have a pair of jeans I haven't finished from winter. So I would love to get a pair of jeans finished. And then I have my Megan Nielsen Hovea jacket I haven't finished either, and that was a scrappy make. So I need to get myself put together. I need to get my life together. That's me rambling. I'm just so pleased. I'm so pleased with that dress. Work's been busy. I have like this weight of that meeting taken off my shoulder. So now I'm ready to kind of relax my brain and get myself some crafting therapy, because I feel like crafting is therapy, whether it's sewing, crochet. But I am starting to think hard about, I got to get Christmas stuff going. Let me know if you've had any similar thoughts now that this week has been here and it's this time of year. Let me know what you're working on too, because sometimes when somebody shares what they're working on, it helps others. It helps us make up our mind on things we want to do. It inspires us, and the comments I get inspire me. So by all means, share with me what you're doing this week as well. And thank you so much for watching and taking some time out of your day. If you liked this video, please give me a little like, thumbs up. I don't know what they call that. It's an icon, thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, consider doing so. And I will see you guys at my next video next week. All right, thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.